ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume, ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ka ọ na-eme, ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume, ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume, ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ka ọ na-eme, ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume, ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume, ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ka ọ na-eme, ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume, ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume, ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ka ọ na-eme. Please, as you're coming in, hit the like button, share. I want to spend half an hour with you. I am on a road movement, but I just decided to stop by and spend half an hour with Umuchineke, lovers of freedom. My name is Raphael Chamaka Jere, aka Pastor Vam Vam Vam, Deputy Minister of Communications, Biafra Republic Government in Exile. Please share. As you're coming in, while I begin to talk about the two subject matter and any other thing that Chuko Kabiama will lead me to say this morning, I want you to know that the link to join me live have already been posted on my Twitter handle. The link to join me live, because I set it up for anyone that wants to join me live. As you're coming in, you can just go to the Twitter, my Twitter page, my Twitter handle. If you're following me on Twitter, go on my Twitter, Raphael Chamaka Jere on Twitter. I have posted it. It's the first post there right now. So just click the link there, click it, and then you join me. Thank you, Lars Benzico. I see you. Thank you. Biafra Liberation Army. The Umundinso, the angels of Biafra, are 100% intact. 100% intact. And I give Chukwuka Kabiama the glory. Yes, I worship our God and our Maker for making it possible that the Biafra Liberation Army, who have been the main attack vocal, the point of attack for Biafrans, the Biafra Liberation Army has been the target of the enemy. Because if Biafra Liberation Army is crumbled, then we are finished. So today, as I speak with you, Biafra Liberation Army are not only intact, they cannot be bought over. I'm happy to see you, Irene Ehi. I'm happy to see you, my own precious Helen Peters. Happy Sunday. Thank you so much. The Biafra Liberation Army is fully intact under one command, General Butuzo, the Ghost Rider, the all-seeing eyes, the general of all generals. Yes. And if you did not listen to the true gospel of our powerful commander, also on ground, General Holy Ghost, if you did not listen to his message, please try and look for it. I believe it is already going viral. Try and listen to General Holy Ghost. General Holy Ghost, if you are seeing this message, I want you to know that we Biafrans appreciate you. Yes, we Biafrans, we appreciate you and we are happy. Somebody is coming in. Michael Kevin is coming in. Yeah, Michael Kevin, let's see you. We that are the true, genuine Biafrans, we love you and we appreciate the fact that you choose to stand on the side of truth. And we love you for that. Thank you very much, our commander. Commander Holy Ghost was speaking in the power of the Holy Ghost to educate Biafrans. Please don't mind me, I'm wearing helmet. I have to leave it that way because I have my scooter that I want to use to go out. If I remove the helmet, my hair will be very rough. And it may not be good for the camera because I've been wearing it for some couple of minutes, so it will tangle my hair. So please enjoy the broadcast like this. Van Van Vam is on the move, always on the move. So General Holy Ghost, created the awareness to tell you that the Biafra Liberation Army is winning and still 100% intact. And that gives me so much joy. It gives me so much joy because all the commands are loyal to one point, which is the General Butuzo himself. So the fundraising yesterday was a success, and we want to appreciate Biafrans that are supporting this particular Biafra Liberation Army that you are hearing from them. Yes. Thank you very much, Biafrans. Yes, it looked like yesterday there was a parallel fundraising also. I'm going to talk about that in a jiffy. And one thing you must know is that every money that is being raised online or anywhere is meant to support the Biafra Liberation Army. We created so much awareness. We told Biafrans everywhere that there is only one source of, funding the Biafra Liberation Army, which is the, excuse me, the IPOBinUSA.org and the Biafra Republic Gov.org. Those are the two sources where you support the Biafra Liberation Army. And then yesterday we were doing fundraising based on those particular two channels. But there was another fundraising that was going on, and Biafrans were donating money into an account for charity called the Mandate account. I don't want to fight that fundraising. You didn't see us mark any poster bad or whatever. But there's one question I have for every Biafran that went to that platform and gave $1 or $2. Now, the question you ask yourself, the money you gave is for the Biafra Liberation Army. And the person in charge of that fundraising is at variance or is against the source through which money gets to the men on ground. She does not want to work with the Prime Minister's PA. The Prime Minister's PA is the channel through which the sources and the fund gets to the men, and through the finance minister. Now, the question you ask yourself is, how will that money you gave on that platform, how is it going to get to Butuzo and his men? Because they need it. They need it. So I want to believe that you will begin to ask that question before the next fundraising, that you will be called again to come there and donate. Now you're going to find out, try and find out. I'm not telling you that you have done wrong or to fight you for what you did. What you did was to support the Biafra Liberation Army. And you have a full responsibility of making inquiry, because that was not where you have been donating for the Biafra Liberation Army. You were forced, you were pushed, you were cajoled, you were threatened to put money there. And because you love Biafra and because you want to support the Biafra Liberation Army, you put money there. Some of you out of ignorance, some of you out of fear, some of you out of whatever reason, I do not know. But before next Saturday, that they will call you again for another one, you are going to ask them, the one you gave this last Saturday, how did it get to the men on ground? Because the sources that gives money and gives ammunition and resources to the men on ground have been severed by the Madam You Must All Bow. Madam You Must All Bow has severed that particular source. So I don't know how she's going to get in touch with this man. And we are not going to create another link, because creating another link to get to the men on ground will jeopardize their position. It will put their lives in jeopardy. You understand? It will put their lives in jeopardy. So we are not going to risk it at all. At all. I am very happy that I have been tagged as one of the 3 wise men. Wise men for Biafra. Prophet Chamaka Jere, Sonny Akparawa, my boss, and my finance minister, my boss also. 3 of us have been tagged the 3 wise men. We are 3 wise men because we are standing on the constituted authority of the Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, who is not in the picture right now because of one reason or the other, that we are fighting tooth and nail to make sure he is out. We are three wise men because we are sustaining and making sure that the defense of Biafra land is sacrosanct and intact. We are three wise men because we are always on the move to make sure that Biafrans are updated with the truth about this liberation. That's why we are three wise men. I don't know what happened. Somebody requested to come in and I didn't see the person again. Okay. I removed it. Please let me repeat again. If you want to join me on this live broadcast, if you want to join me, you have something to say to join me for Biafrans. You have something to have something to say for Biafrans. Please go to my Twitter handle. If you go to my Twitter handle, the link is posted there. The link to join me live right now is posted on my Twitter handle. Please go there right now and click it and join me. That's if you have something to say. Otherwise, you just follow. So, please, you are going to find out. Please, because we're not here to do saga, we're not here to fight. We do not change the narrative of Biafrans. Rather, we change the narrative of the zoo. We do not change the narrative of Biafrans. Rather, we change the narrative of the zoo. Because our own is that we are creating a new standard for Biafra. And our Prime Minister has set that motion. He has set that motion. So we are moving with speed. So, and you know, when you are on the side of truth and you are moving with it, most of the time you might be standing alone. But don't worry, keep speaking that truth. Every one of you that have been deceived to call us wrong names, as long as you are a Biafran, we love you. And at the end of the day, you will embrace us. And you will know that we have done so much to make sure that everything works out for your own good. So those of you on the comment section trying to make the bad comments, I have an admin there. So don't waste your time. You make a wrong comment, my admin will delete it. So don't make any wrong comment. Just listen to the gospel. Now, we are not into saga, but we are maintaining the status quo of our prime minister. The government of our prime minister is still intact. The cabinet of the prime minister is still intact. The prime minister cannot be sabotaged while he was only arrested for questioning. No, 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 no. There's no authority anywhere to change the government because we have a charter that have given us the way forward. So even if the government will be changed, it is the prime minister who is still in charge that will change it. So the prime minister is still in charge, and the prime minister have people that can, take responsibility for every delegations. Everything you have been delegated on, you can do it. The government does not have any lapses whatsoever. And so if anybody is telling you, Van have been sacked, this one have been sacked, do not listen to them. The government is still intact. If there's any other parallel government, they are working in opposition to the government of Biafra. Isaac Success, let me try and see if you can come in. I see that you're trying to join. All right. So, like I told you, the link to join me live and direct is on my Twitter handle. If you go on my Twitter handle, you will be able to click on that link and you will join me live. Isaac Success, let us hear you. Isaac Success, please speak up. We're listening. Isaac Success, I'll repeat it for the last time. If you are not speaking, that means you don't have network. I'm going to remove you. Then we'll look for someone else that have a better network. Isaac Success, are you there? You need to speak up. Thank you, Lolo. I can see you. Lolo Goyibo. I see you. Isaac Success, you cannot hear me or what? Anyway, I'm going to remove you. You don't have the network to be able to join this live proceeding. All right. So please, dear friends, follow the truth. Okay, we have Godswill Ben. Let's have you. Godswill Ben is coming. Godswill Ben is coming, is adding. Come on, the Holy Ghost expose a very reckless behavior from the lady, that claim that she is working with the spirits. of Ndimbu Nandegede. Ndimbu Nandegede does not lie. Ndimbu Nandegede is truth and justice. Ndimbu Nandegede is light, not darkness. Eh? So if that lady who has blackmailed both me and the Prime Minister's cabinet, if she's working with the truthful Ndimbu Nandegede, she will not be blackmailing Biafrans and lying. And that is why Ndimbu Nandegede are actually going to deal with her ruthlessly. And I want to appreciate Commander Holy Ghost for exposing her recklessness and her wickedness. You know, the punishment of the gods for her, you know, her attempt to blackmail me and to spoil my family. The network is there. You put no network is very bad. The link to join me is on my Twitter handle. If you go on my Twitter handle right now, you will be able to click that link and join me. Now, let me tell you, my son Nnamdi have got my DNA. He has got my DNA. I have my DNA. I have everything. So my son Nnamdi have got my DNA, my blood, my blood. But this lady came on her platform and, you know, lied against me and against my son and against my wife. You know why I'm going to hold on now? I'm not going to take 5 charges for now because Prime Minister is not out. I will wait for Prime Minister to come out. When Prime Minister come out, I will present the issue before the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister will advise me on what to do. Whether to file charges against her in France or to wait and file charges against her in Biafra land. Because I have the video where she told the whole world, that I kidnapped my wife as a pregnant woman from another man and then seized her and brought her to my house and then made her have a child that is not my own, and I claim that the child is mine. Do you understand? So because I'm fighting for freedom, Adadi Oramma, I am not filing charges against you now. I have every evidence to come to France. We are in Europe. I'll come to France with the evidence, with my DNA, the DNA of my son. I have everything. I will come to France and I'll file a case against you, and I will file for damages. Yes, I have the evidence. I'm telling you, I have it. I'm in Europe. The only thing that will make me not to do it, I'm going to do it too, but the only thing that will make me not to do it is the Prime Minister will advise me on what to do, because I am loyal to my Prime Minister, my Simon Ekpa. I don't want to create another scene because I'm going to France now. I have evidence of my DNA of my son. It's my son, my blood. But Adadi Orama came on the social media and told the whole world, on the social media, I have the video, told the whole world that I stole somebody else's wife with pregnancy, and I took her to my house, and she had a child, and I claimed the child to be my own, and it was, now my wife is not happy about it. Emotionally, she is destroyed about it. My son, Nnamdi, is a baby. So when he will grow up, that video and somebody show him, he will say, so even when I was 8 months old, somebody was like here blackmailing me, an 8-month-old child. So that case, you know how Europe judge little children matter. Uh, so I don't want to take it up now at all. I am happy that Commander Holy Ghost have come to tell the whole Biafrans that that lady, everything she has been telling you is all lies. Is all lies. Because all of a sudden from Obatobie, Isaac Success, if you know that your microphone will not allow you to talk, don't request to come in again. Let's try it, whether you can talk now. Let us hear your voice. Isaac Success, can you speak up?
Hello, Pastor
All
Van
right.
Van Van. Good afternoon.
All right, your
Can you
voice
hear
is
me?
coming out. I can hear you now. Go ahead.
Okay, please. I have tested you. Although good afternoon, Biafrans.
Yeah,
I
you're
have
welcome.
tested you several times on WhatsApp to know because I want to ask you a question and I don't want to make it public, so I don't know the
Okay,
time I will
if it's
get
a
you.
question, if it's a question that you don't want to make public, obviously you are very wise and you don't want it to come public. So what is going to happen is that don't text me. You have to call me, because text messages I don't respond, because if I'm reading text messages, my head go bust. The thing then too plenty.
Yes.
So call me when this program is finished. Give me 1 hour, at least 1 hour, because I must have gone to where I'm going to and come back. You can see my bike. I'm going somewhere, but I decided to update Biafrans before I go where I'm going to. So after this program, give yourself 1 hour. Then you call me. Don't text me. Call me on WhatsApp. Then I will answer you.
Okay.
Okay? All right. Thank you very much. Thank you, success. Thank you.
Okay.
All
Thank you,
right.
sir. Thank
That's what he came for. He came to ask a question. Taproot says, Captain Van Van Van, her bitterness towards all this saga was the mistake. Honorable Sonny did, okay, her bitterness towards all this saga was the mistake. Honorable Sonny did, Taproot, what are you writing? Honorable Sonny did was not calling her name as part of the media team that triggered, okay, that the reason was because her name was not called. That was what triggered the madness in her and the waves of her hate. So that is what you will now ask yourself. Why? Are you a genuine Biafran? Even if you were not called, you are fighting to restore your kingdom. Recognition is not what matters. What matters is the freedom. In fact, what is more important? Is it my recognition or the recognition of Biafra? Because right now, Biafra has been declared. You understand? Biafra has been declared, and what we need now is global recognition. Now, will I now leave global recognition and be fighting for personal recognition? Biafrans that are intelligent, please, can you judge? So, how can you be angry because you were not recognized personally? But we are seeking for global recognition. Maybe I apologize on the behalf of my boss if it was an oversight because my boss actually called out everyone that is a media person. So she's supposed to be counted among that. Do you understand? So I don't know. But the truth is that I'm going to wait for my prime minister to tell me the way forward. My son, Nnamdi, is not going to be ridiculed or bullied. I will not allow anybody to bully him. He's my son, my blood. And he's Nnamdi. My son is Nnamdi. And I know the reason why I called him Nnamdi. And Adadi Oramma knows that I called him Nnamdi. And she knows what happened between me and her when I told her I will call my son Nnamdi. You see, she will get mad with what I just said now. And tell her if she gets mad, I don't have any evidence. I don't record people. I am a man of truth. My yes is my yes and my no is my no. Adadi Rama know the reason why I called my son Nnamdi. Me and Adadi Rama were very close like this. So if she knows that I called my son Nnamdi, and she knows why I called him Nnamdi, and she knows the role she played when I was naming my son, which was not encouraging at all. And that was where I knew that Adadi Rama is not genuine. After that day, I knew Adadi Rama is not genuine. And I'm happy that Commander Holy Ghost have actually come are open to tell Biafra. Because me, I don't do saga. No, I don't do saga. So if I do saga now, I will tell you. I'm just taking you people round and round, round and round the truth. She knows why. She knows what I know. And she knows why I know she's not genuine. She knows why I know that all these Obatobe, she said is fake. And even the prime minister one day told her, so you say you are defending me, you are fighting for me. Her and the one they call Shine in this Italy. No, when the prime minister warned her, stay away from Shine, she refused. And I warned her also, stay away from Shine because she was closer to me and she's in the media. She refused. She went ahead with Shine and she was suspended because of Shine. Shine was also suspended because she insulted the prime minister. And today, where is Shine? She is still in that boat. You know, all these people you see in those boats, they are the people that do not like the prime minister. Because I don't see the reason why you will go and you want to blackmail a fellow Biafran. Imagine the one that Holy Ghost was saying. She's trying to deceive gullible Biafrans that Sonia Karawa is a kidnapper. That Sonia Karawa is working with the people that kidnapped one of our sister in the home front. You understand? So how can you do that? How can you do that as a Biafran? How can you do that? We have someone here. Can you please introduce yourself and give us your own update? Please, you need to switch off every other thing you're watching so that you'll be able to focus on this program. Switch off any other thing you're watching. Can you please switch? Are you okay? This one maybe just wanted to try whether you will be able to come in. Maybe he's one of them that want to see her. Because if you come on this platform and you come to insult the cabinet of our prime minister, Chukwuka Abịama apịa gị ịtarị. Ịtarị a na-apịa ọ bụ ọkwa mụnwa na-apịa o. Ọkwa Chukwuka Abịama na-apịa. Ịtarị, ọ bụ mụnwa na-apịa. So fellow Biafrans, this lady took the name of Sani Akparawa and our name, and then adding it to a propaganda that we are kidnapping people. Are you sure this lady is looking for freedom? Our prime minister told her. So you said you are defending me. You are the only one fighting for me. PM told her, between God and man, I can never lie on my PM. At least if PM come out, PM will see this video. PM told her, you are fake. You are fake. Fake. You are fake. PM told her. Do you understand? So, and again, she told you people that I asked her to leave the road and it was on live. Yes, I asked her to leave the step. You know why? Because I'm so disgusted to see what she's doing, how she is not representing the prime minister. And then she stood there on the way, and then I was going down, up and down, left and right, and I'm seeing her there. Is disgusting to me. Believe you me, somebody that I know is not representing the PM with a pure heart. The PM is out. We are fighting for him to be released. We just declared Biafra. We want to fight for recognition. And all she's doing is siding those that are actually destroying what PM built. That's why I asked her to leave my phone. Do you understand? Yes, I don't lie. Because I cannot stand it. My face can't stand it. I can't behold negativity. I can't behold that kind of a thing. I feel so ashamed of myself. Ask her when we were in Finland. Me, I'm a very strong man. I hardly cry. When my daddy died, I did not cry, but it hurt me. I was with my mom all the while she was sick. I cried while she was sick with the sickness she had. You know, I was taking her up and down hospital. The day she died, it broke my heart, but I hardly cry. I hardly cry. I'm not a man that really cry. But when I cry, you know that thing actually broke me. When I saw her in Finland, and she came to greet me. I didn't want to greet her actually because I was so disappointed. You understand? With things that she's doing. And she came and she hugged me, she hugged me. I hugged her and I started crying. I started crying. I told her, you made me to cry. You made me to cry. How I love you so much. And you make me to cry. And she was the one that was cleaning my tears. That's why the last thing I will ever do today is to come here and fight Adade Orama. No, I will not do it. I won't do it. The last thing I will do is to come here and establish a propaganda against Adade Orama. The day I do it, that day I die. The day I come out against my fellow cabinet member, no matter what, and set up a propaganda, a lying propaganda to destroy you, that is the day I die. That day, consider me that I'm dead. I'm not alive anymore. Because that means the conscience in me is gone. There's no more life in me. The life in me, the life of Chukwuka Abịama in me, will never allow me to lie against a Biafran or to set up a propaganda, knowing consciously full well that what I'm saying is a lie, and I go ahead and do it. I can't try it. The spirits that guide me will destroy me. I can't try it. So that is it. But then you see what she's doing, calling my name, calling the name of the finance minister, calling the name of Akparawa Sonny, and lying. And lying. When she told you that the PM called the finance minister for accountability, she lied. And she knows she lied. And she's saying it. She's telling you that Sonia Barawa is among kidnappers. She's lying, and she knows she's lying. She's telling you that Afet Chamaka Jere, together with success, we are planning on how to do evil with our men on ground. She lied, and she knows she's lying. And then she will now tell you, oh, Ndembunandegede. This Ndembunandegede, I don't know which one it is. So whether it is really Ndembunandegede that strikes people. You understand what I mean? So Holy Ghost, Commander Holy Ghost actually did the needful. Now, this is not the reason why I'm here. The reason why I'm here is to tell you that the government of Biafra is intact. The Biafra Liberation Army is intact, 100%. And then we have restored Biafra. Everything we must do going forward is to make sure that will get that recognition that is needed all over the world. Let me see what my brethren are commenting. Mommy Lolo said these people are not true Biafrans or are from true autopilot era. Believe you me, they are not. Tapu says that the issue here, this whole saga has shown me that those weeks we were getting all types of attacks was an inside job. The zoo folks are quiet, but the in-house sabos took over. Yes, yes. The only thing delaying our freedom is this self-hate among us. Very correct. Very correct. But whether the freedom will come or not, it is a matter of time. It is coming. And it will come with genuineness, without corruption. The freedom will come without corruption, without pollution. That's where the freedom must come. And can you imagine the freedom that will come? And then somebody like this Adadi or Ramba with all these lies will be in the midst of Biafra and saying things that Biafra will be listening to. Then that means we have not been free. We will not be free. So the only way we can be free and then have people like her is that somebody say you are all one family, reconciliation. Thank you. The only thing that we can be free is that somebody like Adadi Orama will start now. Put a stop. Listen to me, oh. Put a stop to that propaganda you are doing. Put a stop to that war you are doing against your people and begin to fight the zoo. The things you have been doing before. Begin to fight the zoo. Begin to expose the zoo with truth, oh, with truth. Because even exposing the zoo and you're exposing them with lies, God will not be happy because it is integrity that will give us Biafra, not lies. Truth, integrity, and truth. That's what will give us Biafra, not lies, not deceit, not manipulation. I'm telling you, our prime minister is going to be out. Definitely, he has to be out because God will not bring us this far and get us here and allow one woman who is working with the zoo. A lot of things are coming out now. People are seeing it. Did you people know that this woman is operating an account, an Islamic account in an Islamic bank? The money you are paying is going into an Islamic connection. And this woman doesn't have any connection with the men on ground. So the money you have donated now, the question that will now go for you now is, how does the men on ground get that money? She has dislodged, in her mind, success. Because success is still the PM's PA. And he's still the one that gets everything across to the men on ground. But this woman have already dislodged success. That means she's not working with success on her own. So that money now that you put in mandate account, or you rep that went there to be supporting Ngozi Orabueze, supporting Madam You Must All Bow. That money you put now, how will it get there? Are you going to create a different channel from who? By who? How? If you do not get to the men on ground through success, the only channel, are you going to fly in the air and make an airdrop in the bushes of Biafra? No, tell me now, are you going to do it like Boko Haram? Because some of you are not, you just, because the government account. Which government? The government account is IPOBUSA.org and BiafraRepublicGov.org. That's the government account. Because if you do not put that money in that government account and you put it in another account, that means what you are going to do is that you're going to tell Ngozi, okay, that I was giving you, you are going to make an airdrop. You will now buy all the kere and the granite that our men need. You will go with helicopter and begin to drop them in the air, in the bush, so that our men will now be scavenging inside the bush and be looking. They will scavenge like this and be searching. Hey, okay. Butuzo will not tell Holy Ghost. Holy Ghost, search under that flower. Maybe those airdrops from Gozi under there. They say, Butuzo will tell Holy Ghost, call your men, search. Maybe by the side of the river. Maybe by the side of the river, some of the things were dropping. The AK-47 dropped there. The rocket launcher dropped there. Go and check. Maybe they are there. They are underground. Go and check on the field. Is that how you? Because you don't have their link. The only person that has their link is success. Are you people listening to me? So that next week now you find out how did he, because every week, the money you put into the army in the BLA Every week, it is all sent across to them to make sure they get what they need. And there is a channel. Madam, you must all bow. Ngozi Onabueze does not have that channel. She doesn't have it. So how does she get across to them? Even the defense minister does not have it. Okay, is she now, because I have been hearing them calling Caterpillar, Caterpillar. Is she now going to equip Caterpillar? She wants to equip another army that Biafra does not know? Is that what she wants to do? To have a proliferation of armies in Biafra land? To turn Biafra land into a war zone? To increase the insecurity in Biafra land? Is that, can you people please ask which army is she going to equip with the money you put? The money you put inside the charity account? Which army is she going to equip with it? Okay, you did not know. You did not ask. They just told you that Van is against her new cabinet. New cabinet, where there's PM is not there. Where PM is inside a control, where they're controlling him. Then a new cabinet, all of a sudden. Go and listen to Commander Holy Ghost. I am glad that the army is intact. I'm glad that the command line is intact. There's no breach whatsoever. So anybody telling you otherwise, according to Holy Ghost, is deceiving you. Holy Ghost told you, do you think we don't know? You think we don't know the truth? Every Biafra knows the truth. You cannot dismantle cabinet. It's not possible. The cabinet of Prime Minister Simon Ekpa stands firm with everyone. The only people that are not in the cabinet are those that have changed location and have changed their name, have changed their place, and have joined this fetish woman. Are the people that have left the cabinet. Otherwise, I am still in my position as the Deputy Minister of Communication. I'm still in my position. So now Parawa is still in his position as the deputy. Somebody here is saying, stop, you big mouth, stop, you big mouth. Okay, if I stop my big mouth, can you help me with your own small mouth and tell me, Jonathan, I will stop my, please take care of this, Jonathan, take care of that, take care of him and take him, put him on the suspense. Let me address him. So if I stop this, my big mouth, Jonathan, and then you with your small mouth, excuse me, I stop my big mouth, then you with your small mouth. Can you please tell me how will Ngozi pass these things across to the men on ground? There is no success with her. There's no success with her. So it is either there is jazz, like Taproot is saying here. Trust me, this is not clear eye. They have used juju. But it is either there is a juju that have covered your eye, covered your brain, that you can no longer use it again. And somebody is telling you government must work, government this, government, which government? From telling you we are no longer BRGIE, then writing us that we should not be representing BRGIE, that we are no longer the members of the BRGIE. I thought she said there is nothing like BRGIE. Confusion everywhere. Confusion. Eh? I'm telling you, what we know, you don't know. What we know, you don't know. What Nigeria is happy about is what this shambolic woman is doing. What this shambolic woman is doing, Nigeria is happy about it. But what will destroy them eventually is that our defense is still intact. And as our defense is intact, look at Nigeria. Nigeria has no foundation. So let them be wasting their money on Ngozi Onabueze while every part of Nigeria is going in disarray. You think Tinubu will be able to hold Nigeria together? No. Will Tinubu be able to hold Nigeria together? And with all these things that are happening, at the end of the day, Nigeria crumble, patak patak. Everything will dash into pieces. Where will Ngozi Onabueze hide? In Biafra? We are going to judge her now. We will judge her. All this destruction she thinks she will succeed in doing, we will bring her to judgment in Biafra court. Because she's a Biafran. Yes, she's a Biafran. That's why I love Commander Ross. Commander Ross is telling you, we must not allow anything happen to her. Yes, we don't want anything evil to happen to Ngozi Onabueze. Are you surprised? Yeah, so we don't want, in fact, we don't want her to fall into the mercy or into the torment of Nigeria. If there's anything she has done, we in Biafra will take care of her. We'll take care of our own. We know how. But before then,
We're not going to allow her to destroy what our prime minister have built. We will never allow it to happen. We will not. So those of you that like to gather whenever they are doing saga, they will take Rafael Chabaka picture and take Sonak Parawa and Ogen Kere. Take their picture. You will gather. Rafael Chamaka is evil. Rafael Chamaka will die. Rafael, I am your brother. Oh. I am your brother. Even here, as I'm talking to you, I'm not praying that Adadi Rama should die. Like, how will I pray for my sister to die? For what? My sister is just working for the enemy. At the end of the day, her eyes will open. And when her eyes open, she will come to her senses. But you know what? Eh? Prime Minister will tell me what to do. Eh? Obatobie will tell me what to do. He will tell me when the time comes. He will tell me what to do. So before I go, I'll give another chance. We have 119 of you listening to me. If there's any one of you that wants to say one or two things, I will give you the time to go now. Go to my Twitter page. If you go on my Twitter page, click on the link. The link is there. You click on the link. I just posted it before I went live. Click on that link and let me expect you here. Come and tell me anything you have to say, and then I will close it because today is going to be a busy day. I am speaking with some very important people in Finland. I will be having a program by 4 p.m. hopefully with a comrade from Finland who is on ground, who is gathering very important information for me and everything necessary from every location, everywhere, things that has to do with our freedom, our prime minister, and the situation. If there's any update, I will let you guys know. But the truth is that this week, I am optimistic that this week something good will happen. I'm going to get it. Tap would say I'm not getting it. Let me know what I'm not getting. You're not getting it. You see the attack you're getting with others. The juju didn't catch you guys. Hence, propaganda to make you folks look evil. Hey, yeah, okay. The attacks are so scripted. Yeah. That's correct. That's correct. Because it is very difficult for juju to get a child of heaven. That's why I'm wondering. I'm wondering. No. It cannot be true. Because I will just look at Daniel Rama program castigating, PM Prime Minister Simon Ekpa's movement with the people that are standing for him, and I will see a lot of people that are there, and some of them were even right and said that I said that a woman bent down to pee. Okay, is that why you are angry with me? Okay, if I said that woman bent down to pee, woman, you understand the pee before? You understand pee? Even sometimes I miss if they bend down the pee. It makes sense. They bend down the pee for my toilet sometimes. So someone say she was capitalizing on that. We cannot allow anybody that will bring down women to be doing this. Not in Biafra land. Is that your fight? That when my man say that why you know eh? Why you know what you will? Oh, mommy, we why? I have nothing against women. I am a respecter of women. In fact, I love women so much. I do not disrespect women. Never. So if somebody is telling you that I disrespect women, it is because I said something based on the fact that we are a nation that believe that men are the head. We are a culture that believe that men lead. We are in that culture, and every woman understand. Except if you want to come to Biafra land and change the status quo, that woman will not be ahead of man. No, we're in a society where a man is always leading a woman. We lead. We lead as men. It's not that we are not going to allow women to be in a position of power. You will be in a position of power in your office, but in your house, a man will lead you. A man will lead you. Do you understand? In your position, in your house, a man will lead you. So it means nobody wants to come in. I am going to see you all when we come live this afternoon to give you more updates. Please don't let anybody deceive you. The Prime Minister's cabinet is still intact, completely intact. The government in exile is completely intact. The de facto government is completely intact. Every channel is still intact. There's only one source where you will support the Biafra Liberation Army. It is through the government website. Those of you that have gone have been deceived to pay money into a charity account. Please find out this week how will that money you have given to her, how will she be able to buy the granules? and who is going to deliver the granite to the men. You don't ask it in public because we don't talk about security in public. But let's find out what the source. How? If the source is not from the PM's PA that you and I know, if the source is not from our PM's PA, then which other source? That means she is creating another source that PM did not approve, thereby jeopardizing our people and the men on ground. Okay? Somebody saying, "Whoa, but if he doesn't call names, how do you want deliverance to happen?" Thank you, my brother. So I'm talking now. I will not call the Ndembo Nandegede. I will not call her. That will you know that I'm talking about her. Well, don't worry anyway. I've already done the needful today. Thank you, BMO, my uncle. Thank you for joining me. Thank you so much, Lolo Ego Yibo. Thank you for joining me. Lolo Ego Yibo, your support for Biafra Liberation Army is wow, 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 wow. This mommy have never ceased her support. I never ceased her support. When everything is going on, she will call me and say, check my receipt. I'll set my receipt for the Biafra Liberation Army. Every time. From time, when you see people that are on the ways of truth, you know them. You understand? So it is not about patronage. Somebody is trying to come in. Johnson Alexander, let me see. It's not about patronage. It is about the truth. It's about the truth. Johnson, battery is low. Johnson, I love you too. Donatus, Donatus. I'm happy to know that you are here. But there are so many people that are not here anymore. Johnson is not connecting. There are so many people that are no longer here. So many of them have unsubscribed from my channel. Oh. So many people have unsubscribed from my channel. And in fact, Adadi Orama was happy about it. She was celebrating. Many people are no longer watching Van Van Van. They have unsubscribed. She thought that when she see 800 and 700 watching, that is a validation. No, it's not a validation. People love saga. Most people love all these brouhaha. Those that love the truth, they stand. They stand firm with the truth. Sometimes they may not be many. Sometimes they may be 12. Sometimes they may be 10. But they're standing. And then those 10 will do wonders that 800 people that are telling you, hey, hey, oh, will not do. So I am more interested in the most important people that want to defend the truth. People like Taproot, people like Helene, people like Lolo, people like Donatus, people like Clement. Look at them. Eh? All these people are standing for truth. There's so many of them here. People like Calista. Calista said, I am just wondering what gave Madam You Must Bow the guts to open her Asambodo, Asambodo mouth to say that anyone that choose not to be one of her psychiatric patients will never enter Biafra land. Did she say anything like that? So anybody that and she's also is really running a psychiatric home. And you know what? Every one of you that have refused to defend our prime minister that are following him, you are all patients in her psychiatric home. Believe you me, you are all patients in her psychiatric home. You know why she was talking yesterday? She didn't even know when she said that we are going to build a nation of inequality. Eh? Every time, because you are fighting the truth, you will be bound to be making mistakes. We are going to build a nation of inequality. No, no, we are not building a nation of inequality. We are building a nation of equality, total equality. Everyone will be equal, not inequality. Okay? Because you have sold your soul. That's why your tongue is also gone. There's no truth, there's no justice, there's no light. Everything about you is now. Ifenkowa. Yes, so time will really tell because I have noticed a lot of voice this period with saga and can spot the enemies in the house. Thank you so much, Taproot. Thank you, every one of you that stand on the side of truth. We'll continue airborne. We are going to get there. I love you all. Until I see you later, please make sure you share this video and make it go viral. Please make sure you appreciate Commander Holy Ghost and all our big men on ground. Commander Ross and the rest of them. Commander Gentle, I salute you all. You will never lack what you need to defend our land. You will not lack it. Biafrans will make sure we provide everything that you need for our defense. Thank you, Helen Peters. Thank you. I love you all. Commercian, Airborne.